if you're interested in career and I told you, hey, I have an opportunity, it's a $33 billion industry, it's growing exponentially every single year, would you be interested? Probably yes. If I say, is it landscaping? Well, I'm not sure. Well, why?
You're advising in certain professions, you're consulting or analyzing, but there's not many where you can really make an impact on the environment and see over time, short time and long time, the results of your effort.
The negative image that the landscape management field has is basically with mom and dad and the general public. These folks don't realize that it is a career. It's a very lucrative career for the students, many directions to go into, obviously. So once we have an opportunity to educate them and we sit down with them when they're exploring the field, they are blown out of the water literally because they had no idea of the scope of it.
One of the beautiful things about this industry is that people are willing to share with the students, what is the right fit for them? What are the different avenues that they can go down? And what are the things that are really going to make them happy and help guide them to find their right place?
So when I was at the University of Maryland, I never really expected to walk out of those doors and then say 3 years down the road, own a company that was doing over $1 million in revenue, was extremely profitable, allowed me to, support my family, buy my first home, buy a few toys.
What I love about this industry and this company in particular is the people. Just absolutely incredible team, incredible people. The energy in this industry is just palpable all the time.
We all want more students, and it's not gender related either. So the door is wide open, and we're hoping that we can encourage more to enter the field.
One, if you're considering the industry, still the barriers to entry are small. Doesn't take much to buy a pickup truck and start in the industry. So you kind of got everything from starting your own thing to working for a company that's over $1 billion and works outside of the United States. So you got a wide span of companies you can work for.
One student of mine actually was in tree care with a major corporation, and I got a phone call from him that he was on a private plane off to the Caribbean to do some tree care for one of the islands that got hit by a hurricane.
When I first got my job at Irrigation Consulting, I already knew that they were working on the National Mall, and I thought that was just really awesome, but there was no way that they would let the newbie work on the mall, and eventually they did let me, and I called my husband. I was like, "You're not going to believe what I'm working on." I was like, "I'm working on the mall." He's like, "No, you're not." I was like, "No, I swear I am. I'm working on the mall."
Some of the things that we do that people don't know, parking lot paving, we do a lot of construction. And again, like I said before, we work on really high-end buildings. So it's a lot more than what people would just think, and what you have to ask yourself is, are you open to these additional opportunities?
If you're interested in doing studying models of landscapes, if you're interested in understanding more about other influences of other things onto the site that you're designing, if you're looking for other ways of involving technology, whether it's graphics, whether it's 3D modeling, whether it's just an understanding of the site in a better or greater context, I think that understanding how technology really has advanced the landscape industry could be a great path for someone who's looking at the landscape industry from the technology side.
I can be inside working on something, get stuck, go outside, go to a customer's house, do something, or even at our own property, and then go back inside and get back at it. So it's a bit refreshing to me. But who doesn't like to get out and get dirty and have some fun outside?
And one thing that I'm extremely proud of, because we are young, is giving back to the community. We've rebuilt homes for people, and I think out of everything that we do, that's probably the most rewarding.
Those nice marketing jobs, they're really cool. But it's the everyday stuff that I really like, that I'm really proud of. Because I know we're improving somebody's life and somebody's family.